It's the weekend edition of Simply Bitcoin. We break down the news from Twitter, Daily Fail, the meme review, and software releases. Today we actually have both. We have software releases and a website by, kind of like a website by Plebs. Anyways, drop us a like, subscribe. We're going to the numbers. Let's do this. At the time of this recording, the block height is 683,870. The Bitcoin price, 47,135. Chain rewrite days, 603. Total lightning capacity, 1,332.03. Bitcoin versus gold market cap up 7.36%. And sats per dollar, 2,122. Eesh.
But you know what?
A little more yesterday.
Hell yeah, man. But you know what, Phil? Like, you know what I've learned these last couple days?
Huh?
Man, getting hit, by this Elon FUD, the price dropping, you saw me, like, obviously I felt uncomfortable about it, but then I remembered our bear market experiences, bro. And
Yeah.
I was just like, dude, come on, man, just hodl and keep stacking. So that's what I've been doing. I'm in wartime Nico right now, just to, steal Greg's handle name, back to wartime Nico. And yeah, man, I'm just stacking stats. And I'm hodling, and hell yeah, bro, I'm in it. If it goes lower, bro, cheaper sats, man. So I'm in it, man. What about you, Phil?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of FUD right now, right? There's a lot of FUD going on, and it's just it's kind of funny. So look, at the end of the day, every time I see the nice big drops, I just stack more. I see the shitcoiners and Bitcoiner clothing. Right?
They're all coming out.
And shitcoiner clothing.
They're all coming out, bro.
They're all coming out.
Man, but
anyways.
We were getting spoiled though, bro, by the bull market, and it was just like all life is good. Then you forget, and then it's like, okay, been here before, have to change the mindset,
but keep in mind, we're crying at 47K.
I know. It's
I want you to think about that. We're crying at 47K, like Bitcoin's dead at 47K. So
bro, we're 5x since last year. Last year, this time we were at $9,000. $9,000, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's dead.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's so spoiled. But anyways, Phil, it's time for
the Daily Fail. All right, everyone. This Daily Fail is brought to us by one of our fans, right? One of the fellow plebs. Anyways, so let's see what Maple Hodl had to say. All right. Well, fuck. Dogecoin dev community, everybody. Proof of ... what the actual fuck. Bitcoin or get wrecked. And then, he's thinking we might have a daily fail. And let's take a look at what they're talking about, okay? So looks like we've got one of the devs talking about, the Elon comments about building on, on Doge. This makes it harder to port changes upstream from Bitcoin's code base. We can't use Bitcoin's code base anymore because Elon is depending on Doge core devs to remove wasteful energy use and proof of work. Did y'all not get the check in the mail? Why would anyone approve these changes? You are all over the place when naming variables, some upper, some lower. Set a standard, stick to it. Delete this PR and start over. Gets more interesting. The response. You'd have to throw away pretty much all of Dogecoin. Then because Dogecoin is 90% Bitcoin and Litecoin code. And what do you propose as an alternative that doesn't involve massively changing the architecture of the project? I was unaware of this. Thank you. Proof of wow isn't proof of work. That is the proposal. Okay. Now let's flash forward to the fanboys who don't really understand what the hell is going on and why this is, this is really a total shitcoin. And when we try to get, and when we're warning people, we are warning people because we understand how the scam works. Okay. We already went through this. We already went through this in 2017. I saw some guy make a comment about how, I've seen people go from Bitcoin to shitcoins, but never back. It's like, no, you haven't. And then you go look at his profile and he's like some DeFi crypto consultant. The fuck's a DeFi consultant? Anyway.
A scammer.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, how do you consult on that? Yeah, I consult on vaporware. Just put your money on this and it goes up because somebody's paying you yield from something else. Anyways, it's such bullshit. Okay. So here we go. This person instantly became irrelevant in Bitcoin, right? Everybody was cheering for him for GameStop, but not anymore. Anyways, so you can call Dogecoin a shitcoin all you want. However, at the end of the day, Dogecoin is the fourth largest cryptocurrency in the world just because you missed out on one of the most significant investments of our generation. I'm sorry, but to call it an investment is incredibly disingenuous. That is not an investment, okay? You don't go to the casino and call blackjack an investment. That's just not what it is. You're not, when you go to slot machines, there's no research there, okay? Like that's not what's happening. That's not an investment. There's nothing going on. Anyways, investment is really, at the end of the day, educated speculation. And I'm sorry, but there is no educated speculation in this crap. This is just a bunch of garbage pump that is going to leave people completely wrecked.
You're absolutely right. And bro, Elon's not an idiot. The dude,
no, of course not.
rockets.
This guy had tons of freaking Doge bags.
Man. So, and he knows proof of work. You can't, here's the thing, right? Proof of work is what anchors Bitcoin to reality, right? Anything that doesn't have proof of work involved is not anchored in reality. It's not. It's anchored in delusion, right? That's why proof of stake will never work, right? Because at the end of the day, humans are still in charge. Proof of work disconnects all that, right? It's like you either have the energy or you're not. You're the same as everybody else, right? Are you going to spend the energy to mine Bitcoin? Right? With proof of work, it's like with proof of stake, it's like how much coins do you have? And that gives you the power, right? You know, so it's like,
familiar?
Sounds like communists.
Sounds familiar, right? We already have proof of stake. We already know it doesn't work. And then so hold on a second, going on this fail, but slightly different, right? I saw some bullshit about Ethereum, becoming deflationary. Okay. So look, there is no hard cap in Ethereum, and you can't verify the supply. Okay. That will never be deflationary. No hard cap, can't verify supply. How do you know it's deflationary? So again, all of this stuff, this is all just hocus pocus. It's made up garbage to steal your money. And right now, people feel like geniuses because they're up a little. But trust me, like, you're not going to feel like a genius in 6 months from now. You're not going to feel like a genius in 8 months from now. Anyways, absolutely. Just saying.
And the fact that someone could make that decision that, all of a sudden now the money's deflationary,
that's even scarier.
That's even scarier. That's the whole point why Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin's monetary policy for the next 147 years or something like that. For the next 100 years plus, we'll be dead. So it's like, man, anyways, Phil, it's time for the Daily Meme Review.
The Daily Meme Review. Technically, we know Bitcoin's monetary policy forever. Because even after the miners stop mining the rewards, they're going to be paid in fees.
All right, everybody. The meme for today is brought to us by a fellow plebe, Top Roller. You can go follow him at TOP Rolling.
Good pleb, great pleb.
Absolutely. Let's check out his meme. Roger Ver teaches absolutely. Roger Ver teaches Elon Musk how to keep a shitcoin alive for as long as possible. Man, dude, that's hilarious. Dude, to be honest with you, Phil, I didn't read this. I just saw it. I saw it with Top Roller. I saw the Peter. I saw Roger Ver and Elon. I was like, okay, I have to do this. But man, phenomenal meme. And it's because it's Top Roller. I'm going to give it a special score. And I know he's going to appreciate this. It's a Corona bottle with 5.56 full metal jacket, 9mm full metal jacket, and 9mm hollow points inside. Anyways, Phil, what are you going to give it?
Man. Yeah, he's definitely going to appreciate that score. That's a good score. Great score for great meme. Totally love it. I love that whole template, right? I think it's amazing. I think it's hilarious, all the ideas everybody's coming up with. And you know what? Kind of like along the same theme as yours, right? But not really the same in any way, okay? I am going with a solder station. Ooh. It's worth a solder station.
Yeah.
Right? With yours, you could protect yourself. With mine, you can create.
Yeah, it's like...
No, there's no stopping.
Man.
Synergy.
Synergy and sovereignty at the same time. Right. Phenomenal scores. Wow, bro. Top Roller. Great meme. Great meme. A solder stand and an empty Corona ball with bullets. Anyways, Phil, it's time for
the Daily News, sponsored by
Crypto Cloaks.
All right, everybody. The news for today. Check out this interesting tweet from Michael Saylor. Again, on the surface, it doesn't look like a big deal, but it is a big deal. And I'll get to that in a second. So to read his tweet, the next chapter of the mobile wave will be everyone on Earth on mobile devices and wallets that can handle cryptocurrencies. What?
Okay,
What?
Crypto.
What? What the fuck, Sailor? Okay, anyways, move. Okay, anyway, whatever. Apple, Google, Facebook will all need to support Bitcoin. And okay, I get no. Fuck you. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, dude. I'm gonna save this tweet. I'm gonna show it to him at Bitcoin 2021.
Yeah, this is weak.
This is not cool. But anyways, okay, the message is important though. Samsung Galaxy smartphones now support the Bitcoin hardware. I left a really bad taste in my mouth. Samsung Galaxy smartphones now support the Bitcoin hardware wallet storage device ledger with more cold storage wallets soon. Of course, guys, this is a big deal, right? Why is it a big deal? Everyone has a smartphone. And now, why is a smartphone a good wallet? I'll get to that in a second. Take the cold card, for example, right? That's the secure element of the cold card. You know who makes the best secure elements in the world? Apple, right? So, but there's the trade-off, right? So, and this is, I feel like once this problem gets solved, man, like, holy crap. And essentially what that is the reason you would use a cold card is because it's air gapped. It's not connected to the internet. And the reason that you wouldn't use a hardware, technically it is a hardware wallet, but the wallet on your phone, you wouldn't use it because it's not air gapped, right? So it does have that vulnerability. However, when Apple or someone figures out how to have a hardware wallet, air gapped and connect it to your mobile device, perhaps using it as a second key and a multi-sig, man, the possibilities are endless, because at the end of the day, because so many people spend money on iPhones and Androids and all that stuff, a lot of R&D goes into their secure element, which makes it one of the best, right? If not the best, right? So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in these two fields, man. I feel like they're going to combine. Something's going to happen, right? Something's going to happen. Really excited. Phil?
I'm thinking I'm trying to think like, okay, like how would they do this without a wired connection, right? I think like you'd have to introduce Bluetooth into this, or something like that, where you would essentially pair the hardware wallet with your phone through Bluetooth. But then that makes me think, okay, so do I really want that, right? Because Bluetooth is
exactly.
I don't know if it's that secure. I don't think it is, but like it's definitely. I think it's more secure to have a hard wire into it. But the other thing is that I'm still kind of on the fence. Is like, okay, I don't mind using my phone as a hot wallet, right, to keep very small amounts of Bitcoin or Bitcoin on Lightning on, but I don't.
But check this out, Phil.
I know technically it wouldn't be the full wallet, right? It would just be like an extension so you could access the wallet.
Exactly. Or it could be a signing key. It would be a signing key for multisig. Or could you imagine if Apple came out with an independent hardware device and all you'd have to do is just plug it into your phone like that? Like
No, it's definitely cool, but I can't help but wonder about the things that I don't fully understand.
Yeah, so it's something to think. It's something to think about. The possibilities are definitely endless.
Yeah, it is.
But check this out, Phil. More of a continuation of what we've been seeing and the danger of this. And I'll get to that in a second, right? So DBS Private launches Asia's first bank-backed Bitcoin trust services. DBS Private Bank has launched the first bank-backed cryptocurrency trust, shitcoins and bitcoins, trust in Asia, which will allow private banking clients to invest in and manage Bitcoin, according to Bloomberg report. DBS Digital Exchange, it would be offering cryptocurrency services to private clients for asset management, including I laugh because I don't understand what it's like, including shitcoin 1, shitcoin 2, and the top of the shitcoins in addition to Bitcoin. Okay, anyways, according to the bank, the new service will allow, here's the kicker, guys. This is the part that I want you to pay attention to. According to the bank, this new service will allow its customers to be able to hold Bitcoin with confidence about its custody and management. I'm going to read that again. This new service will allow its customers to be able to hold Bitcoin with confidence about its custody and management, right? And we're reporting this is also coming to the US, right? We reported this a couple weeks ago. Bitcoin is coming to hundreds of US banks this year, says crypto custody firm NYDIG. And remember, guys, this is a problem that we have. Willy Woo recently tweeted, right? Banks will become Bitcoin banks. Banks, to quote, banks will always go where the money is. Not your keys, not your coin. This is a part that I want you to pay attention to, guys. Losing favor to convenience, right? There's a lot of opportunity for innovation in the self-custody wallet space to reverse this trend, right? So, and of course, the poll is essentially asking people, as a Bitcoin holder, would you move your Bitcoin to your bank if they had a secure solution? 80% of people said yes. So, guys, you know where this is going. This is the pitch. This is what they're going to tell everybody. They will tell you that the bank will have a better ability to hold, to custody your Bitcoin with confidence, right? And that's a lie, okay? Because if you set up a proper multi-sig storage solution, geographically separating your keys, you will do a significantly better job at not only keeping your sovereignty, right? But also storing your wealth. Yet what's the point of moving on to Bitcoin, which is a new system, if we're just going to make the old system part of the new system, right?
They'll never take our freedom!
Phil?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but banks have already proven their incompetence. The banking system has already proven that, you give them, if you give them the keys, they simply just lock you in a cell and then make you pay the fines. Like that's really what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we're paying for our own imprisonment. Look, if we get tricked out of hard money, this is all of our faults. Okay. And if we sit there and allow the banks to custody the majority of our Bitcoin, at some point there will be a quote unquote event where we can no longer access any of that Bitcoin. And we are going to have to trust that what we're spending is Bitcoin. Sound familiar? I mean, look, they've already proven their incompetence. I think it's worthwhile for us to become personally responsible for our value storage. I think that it's that time. We've grown up. We're not cave people anymore. That's it,
Absolutely. And it's our responsibility, as content creators, we both have individual podcasts, Phil, and of course, Simply Bitcoin, man, to get as many people into self-custody as possible. And it's also your responsibility, fellow plebes, to tell people to self-custody their Bitcoin, to get that Bitcoin off Swan, off Cash App, off, if you use shitcoin exchanges, whatever floats your boat, right? You gotta self-custody your Bitcoin. That's the whole point of freaking Bitcoin. It empowers you once you self-custody. Mm-hmm. But anyways, Phil, there was a software release and what was the other thing?
And like music. Okay, so hold on. Software release and music by Plebs. But let's kick it off. Software releases and music by Plebs. Okay, we're gonna start with the music. We're gonna give a shout out to Sadimatsu, who asked us to talk about, I think this is his SoundCloud, which is Proof of Beats. And this is actually really cool. I went over and checked it out, and essentially he just, created a whole bunch of really cool beats with Bitcoin audio. So definitely check it out. We're going to post a link to that in the show notes. And our software release for today is Whirlpool version 0.10.11 that was released, and that is down below in the show notes.
Awesome. Thank you, Phil. All right, guys, man, that music, I definitely want to check it out. And unfortunately, we couldn't play it for copyright reasons. But yeah, man, I'm definitely going to check it out after this. We're going to put the link that you guys know the drill. The link to the music is in the description. And of course, guys, if you enjoyed the show, you know what to do. Help us beat all the shitcoin channels. Comment and smash that like button. Smash it! And of course, if you want to continue hearing catastrophic fiat and shitcoin fails and the Bitcoin news from the pleb perspective, definitely consider subscribing. And we will see you on the next episode of Simply Bitcoin.
No shitcoins.